Edward Killeen, Pearl Harbor survivor, USS Tennessee. Would you please join us on the microphone? Please give him a warm round of applause. Let's welcome Edward to the microphone. What a guy. I just love this guy already. 91 years young. Woo! And he's got a great sense of humor, too. Great singer?
I've been in a microphone before a few times. I've done it. I've been a professional singer and studied opera for 17 years. But I'm not here to brag about myself or talk about myself. I'm here for a much more important reason, and that's to thank all of those that have gone before us, and in particular those that have gone to their reward in heaven. And they are part of my comrades. They're my brothers. Every time I go to the the display of what occurred there and the locations of where all the ships were, I was in one of the highest spots on the USS Tennessee. I could look right down on the Arizona right in behind me. I was on the directors. That was a general quarters station for the Marines, and we had been out to on maneuvers for several weeks. And my top sergeant came up to me and says, "Eddie, get up there and get that place cleaned up. It's a mess." Yes, sir. I was all of 19 years of age, just out of high school. And it was a nice day, and I said to myself, I'm going to be doing this when everybody else went to out free to be on liberty, and here I'm working. I felt so sorry for myself. So I went up there and I was working, and no sooner I got up there, I could hear in the distance, I said, my God, are we having maneuvers here in Pearl Harbor? We just come back for 2 weeks of maneuvers out at sea. And then next thing I knew, here comes this plane right in front of me with the red dots on each wing, and he turns around and he's going right at me. And I was up on this, and there's no protection up there. That is an area where we use it. We direct our big guns, and so consequently we don't get much protection up there. But there's the lead was flying all over the place. I says, I've got to get out of here. I'll be mincemeat. So I got out of there. I jumped down the ladder and going down to the deck. I hit the deck, and no sooner this officer of the deck says, "Music, sound general quarters." "Sir, I'm not enjoying." "You sound general quarters." And so I went out and sounded general quarters. I just happened to be the backup guy at the time for the sailor that was out taking care of himself somewhere. And consequently, I sounded general quarters, and that is the beginning of my career as a Marine during wartime. From that point on, I went for 2 years on that ship, and we did a lot of work protecting the west coast of our United States and other parts. And consequently, I'm here today, and it's been a great honor to be here with you. And I have such high regard for all of the young people that are out here doing their very best to show what this country means to them. Believe me, we are so endowed by such great people that are doing their very best to not only for this country, but for the world. And believe me, there's something to be proud of. And I thank you very much. I was only told to say a few words.